Hello, Jam. I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right?
Wonderful. Welcome to the DAO Call for the 28th of March. Let's do it. Our snapshot, we have our Multi-Sig signers election and compensation rules 2026 to 27. Unfortunately, we just missed out by a hair on the last vote. So it's up again. It's up 3 times. We have one that's finishing in 5 days, another that has a 3-week clone, and a 4-week clone. So if you haven't voted on any of these, please do. Whichever one gets over the line, the other ones will be deleted. This is just to give us the most opportunity to get the votes in and hit quorum. And hopefully the first one will make it. It's only at 58.7% at the minute. So we have overwhelmingly 94.09% hidden yes, no with 1.49%, and abstaining 4.42%. But yeah, we're only just past halfway on that one. And then the other 2 clones are around 35 and 33%. So fingers crossed the first one makes it, but if not, pretty confident one of the other ones will. And hopefully this cloning system will speed things up so that we don't have any delay once it does get through to get our multi-sig signers all on board and active. So that is all that's happening on Snapshot at the minute. There are no closed proposals. So please get your votes in. Moving on to the discussion, we really just have any updates that Nestor has as far as the votes and the market making. So if he's got anything new, we can hear from him. If not, other than that, we have the reckless leaderboard and how did things go with the interesting scores that we had for the first week. So did we come up with any strategies for, other than the video proof, for getting rid of any of these interesting scores?
On our side, no, it was more of like a fun competition. We're not taking it too seriously. Like, we want people to just play and have fun. So we're not like pushing a bunch of anti-cheat mechanics for this round anyway. More just seeing, what strategies people are using. And then once we've confirmed those, probably the next round, if there is another, round 2 of a reckless competition, a bigger competition, we can add more anti-cheat in.
Cool. What kind of strategies were people using for that first week that you spotted?
I saw people
Or
like,
you looked at?
there's things like jumping in front of the lick tongue, which, I mean, they're not really cheating. Like, they're kind of holding back the lick tongue, and I saw, I think there was a couple of videos of avoiding the lick tongue somehow.
That's definitely something I can't do, is avoid that tongue.
Yeah. Augie says, yeah, maybe we'll lower the requirement. Right now it was 3,000 points, I think, this week. So we can lower it down and maybe get video for anything above 2,000. I think that's probably reasonable.
Yeah, that makes sense. And would give us a little stash of footage as well of people playing, which is always fun to see. All good. Very cool. Well, so we have our the alpha season starting this week. And other than that, if anyone, there's nothing in the chat, but we do have Nestor up as a speaker. So did you want to? Hello.
Hello, do you hear me? Hi, Coda Dan.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the market maker and about our business account, eventual business accounts on the exchanges. And I now learned that Coinbase would want a $5,000 upfront pay for opening up a business account, which is called Prime account with them. And well, I just wanted to share that. Um, and it's, yeah, uh, that's there. If it is still of interest, because our market maker asks, yeah, if he should, if they should continue to have custody and trade on our behalf, or if we wanted to do that ourselves. Mm, uh, and well, that would be one step to take before that. I just wanted to show you that also and tell you about it. Mhm.
Well, did they give any sort of time frame on how long it takes to set up said account?
Ha- the exchange,
The,
you mean?
yeah, the
Coinbase?
Prime account. Yeah.
Prime account. How long? Well, if everything passes, they have to check it. But as it seems, one would have to pay upfront, and
Hmm.
they say they it isn't certain that one would get the money back, so to speak. They reserve the right to have that to their discretion, and the condition is for getting it back, the $5,000 upfront,
Oh.
that one trades 400K a month. That would be
Ooh.
400K a month trading. And there is another option where you deposit 400K with them in the business account and you have to hold it. There has to be 1 month, one whole month mm, of having 400K with them. That would be the other option. But in any case, they want to, well, want to have this 5K upfront, even before telling you if you can have the account. That is. So that's just like
Hmm.
yeah, a fee for uh, working on it. But it all is very professional with Coinbase. I think, yeah, they have certainly the most sophisticated program for businesses, for institutions. Um, but yes, that's the biggest difference to the other exchanges that they want to have this pay in, fronted. Yeah.
That seems a bit steep, but yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes, it is. Yeah, yes, it is. Um, Otherwise, well, there is the question, yeah, still how we want to proceed um, with which exchanges um, where we would want to put our market maker funds, um, which exchange to prefer. Yeah.
Cool. So which ones do we have at the moment that are currently active?
Currently active, we have MEXC, and as far as I know, that's it. Yeah.
And so then we have Kraken and Coinbase were our next two that we were eyeing up,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that would be the recommendation. Oh, by
And
Skynet.
did we, okay, and did we have a fourth that we were tossing up, or is there
Well, they
another one that we
mentioned
should?
now this week, for the first time, they mentioned Gate.io, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
haven't really looked into Gate.io yet, um, how much the volume is. But as we already discussed, yeah, the most important ones would be Coinbase and Kraken.
Cool. And so what do we need to do to get not Coinbase, Kraken up and running? Because that was definitely one we wanted to move on quickly. Are we waiting on an account,
Yes.
or is
Yes,
that
we are waiting on a response. Yes, from them. I sent it to them this week, and they didn't refer to any preconditions like Coinbase, but still there is the question if we want Skynet to move some of the funds over there to increase liquidity there. So we would have to inform Skynet about that if we want to proceed in this way.
radio? So there's nothing popping up in the chat, but what do you guys all think? Do we want definitely to get Kraken up and running? Shall we get Skynet to do their thing, or are we more interested in a different exchange? Do we want to make moves on Coinbase and see how we feel about those figures? Application fee is pretty impressive, 5K. And then anyone have any thoughts on Gate.io? I know I don't think I've used it. I know I've heard of it more than I've heard of MEXC, but it's not one I use personally. But any thoughts, anyone? Because it would be nice to have 4 of them active and market making.
I found the Coinbase thing here, made a screenshot of the final page, and here you can see you have to choose a product. You have to choose either Prime or Prime Custody. There on the left side, you see that were all the documents that had to be provided. There I had to write some myself, so that would go through. And now, as you can see, they want an upfront. On the right side, you can see that, and charge upfront onboarding fee of $5,000. Payment of the fee does not guarantee access to the product. And because one has to
Maybe
still meet...
refunds it.
Yeah, refundable at our discretion. And what is the condition for the refund? If you trade, as I said, over the 400K notional in the first 30 days. So that has to be done. And yeah, there's that.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
we have Coder Dan here looking to see if he could see the latest report from Skynet. Do you have any updates from them?
Latest report, that would be like what's in the dashboard.
I mean, we're approaching the end of the month. Are they going to be hitting us up with a report on how we did with the trading? Did we cover our retainer again this time, or?
Yeah, I'm interested to see with the ghost kind of pump that happened, how they did.
Yeah, there was a ghost pump, and I think I only saw it shortly. They mentioned if we want to proceed in any way, but I didn't ask them about the report for this month yet. So I will do that. So unfortunately now, I didn't look today if they reported something.
If you, I haven't gotten access to the dashboard. Do you have access to it right now, or?
Yes, we could.
That's
another thing I wanted to ask. If someone is in here who sent me the email, I sent it to Justin, and it should be accessible now also for others, but I will access it. I can read it out myself, but yeah, the report would be due. Yes, yeah. Well, at the latest next time, right? Because yeah, that's true. So I can certainly make a screenshot here and look into it. But yeah, they mentioned the sharp rise of the ghost price, and yes, there's also a topic it's like that was a doubling, wasn't it? I think it is still at 11 cents or something like that, or 12 cents, and it rose up to even, I think, 16 it was today. So that's nice to see.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Well, considering the all around climate, trading climate, as of now, it's impressive. Yes.
For sure. And the other thing, I suppose, while we're in the realm of market making, we do still have that aerodrome liquidity that's not being actively managed. Does anyone have any thoughts on that? Shall we? I mean, that is allocated for that purpose. So, I mean, we'd need props to do something else with it or to finish it up. So, does anyone have any strong feelings on whether we should get a prop going to remove that or redeploy it somewhere else, or any options to manage that in the best way? Yeah, I think aerodrome is the main one on base, isn't it? It's not got the rewards that we had when we first started it. So it's currently not the most productive place, but yeah, I'm with Zaunzi on that one. I don't really use the sexes much. It's nice to have it on chain. So either way, we should probably take a look at that and see if we're happy with the number and everything, and make sure we're making the most of that. And what's this?
DG just wrote he can access it now. So as I said last week, anybody who would want also access to it, just send me a DM. Also with your email address, and so they can, I think they have to put it in manually, as I understood, and then it should work. Fairly quickly, I think. So it works now. Thank you, G, for confirming. So I posted the overview site now. As of now, there is only Maxi that they are engaged in. So my suggestion would be, yeah, since we are still waiting, to put some funds, to tell them to put some funds to Kraken or Coinbase, or both. Yeah.
How much did they recommend we put for Kraken?
As far as I remember, I have to. Justin wrote about it in the thread, but I think it was at least 25K on both sides, or 50K on both sides. It isn't that much, so it would be within our scope, certainly, of what we have allocated for that.
Cool.
So as we
And
can see,
did they have any recommendations with Coinbase in this Prime account? Is there any other options, or do they think that's worth it, or?
well, that would we have to decide. They will. I haven't talked about it with Justin or Ivers yet, but well, it would be something that we would have to decide if we wanted, yeah, the self custody. That would be on us, but in the case of Coinbase, of course, it would cost us additionally these 5K, and of course, we should decide together about that. I see Zaunzi have posted That is, that's the aerodrome deposits. Correct.
There we go. So we have a nice position there.
Well, it doubled almost, right? No, not doubled, but I think 50, 60% more. So that's a
Very cool.
considerable change. I look if there is something more we could look at in the dashboard. Because the question, yes, did we make some winnings, so to speak? Well, I assume, I certainly hope that that Skynet used the opportunity. They certainly have, but to have exact numbers, well, I will of course see to it that next week, yeah, we will get the report. We should get the report for March.
Lovely. That would be really cool to see how things are going. Awesome. So we're waiting on Kraken. It's up to them to get back to us, and we need to make our minds up on Coinbase. So I guess we could ask the question in the thread and
I will do that.
and see what happens. And then also Gate.io or potentially a different one. Where would we like? Where do we think would be useful? If we could get some ideas or feedback in the chat here or in the thread, that would be awesome. And then we can do what we can to make sure everything stays nice and healthy up there. Well, is there anything else that anyone had that they wanted to discuss or bring up? Any ideas or discussion? The chats have been pretty quiet again the last week. So I don't have anything else that I've spotted. Does anyone have anything they wanted to jump on stage with or discuss? Or do we get to go out and enjoy the sunshine?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a good idea
we
too,
don't.
to go outside and enjoy the sunset. Oh, I honestly just raised my hand because I don't want the hangout to end. Don't want to wrap it up too early.
That's it. That's it.
Well, I don't know. I did a little update. I guess something I could share is I did a small update to like this game I vibe coded called Liquidation. And so if anyone wants to try it out and play it and like let me know what they think, you do have to load all your sprites on gotchi.lol first if you haven't already, because I'm using that as like a backend API to like fetch all the sprites. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So, oh, I guess I don't know. Maybe I could do a quick walk over gotchi.lol because I feel like no one uses it or knows what it does, and there's like a lot of stuff on it. If that's okay.
Good to me. Why not?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna share my screen. Why not? All right. What's up, guys? So this is gotchi.lol. So you'll notice on the home page, there's like 6 main things. You got the sprite viewer, so you can like go here and load all your gotchis. I'm gonna do it even though I have like 200. So I think I have to pay for more compute, to be honest, for how many gotchis I have, because of like render.com. It's like, I don't know, it's just like a lot of CPU and memory doing all this. But for people with under 100 gotchis, it should work amazing. And then alternatively, you can like load like the individual pages for your gotchis by going to like sprites / this. So you could just put in like your gotchi ID, and then it'll take you to that page, and you could like load all your sprites one by one this way. And there's like a little profile picture maker tool that has a bunch of backgrounds that Zbot made, and then so I've included those, so you can make like, if you want to use your 2D sprite as a profile picture, you could like pick one of these backgrounds out that Zbot made. They're pretty fire, and like I like this one a lot. And then you can like choose to maybe you have like a pet or something, you want a different width or something, tight, wide, medium, wide. It's pretty cool. And then you can see how all the animations work. You can just download these too and save them as GIFs. If you want to like GIFs of your gotchi, and yeah, so you can see how all the sprite sheets work. And then most recently, I added some of the reckless enemies. So if anyone's interested in making games, there is all the sprite sheets. Well, maybe not all of them, but like most of them for the. I haven't added the bosses, but I got most of the minions in, so you can save these sprite sheets, and then yeah, that's what I use to make lick the. I'll show this in a second. I'm still going over gotchi.lol. And then there's some arcade games, and there's like a guide about how you can make mini interactive NFTs. So I've done this, and like I could show you guys on OpenSea. Like what's the site? Is it called Manifold Gotchi.lol mini game collection? And so all of these are available as like an on-chain NFT collection. They're just like vibe coded video games, but like it's still cool to like see them at, like on OpenSea and be able to play them on OpenSea. So I don't know if anybody wants one of these. I just made them for fun. I'm not really selling them, but yeah, they're pretty cool. So there's like a full guide on gotchi.lol about how you can make interactive NFTs and how like yeah, it's pretty good guide. I also have like a guide about how the sprites API works. So what's really cool about the mini games, like say you have like your own like portfolio site or like just like a little website and you want to show off like the mini games, they like work with the API. So you can see on my little portfolio site, I have like all the mini games with the gotchi.lol API. Come on, API. I'm just gonna refresh the page. I hate when things don't work during my demo. We'll come back to that. But like,
and where is the tutorial? Where is the tutorial, Zaunzi? How to build on Gotchi.
This is like a guide for how to make mini games with NFT data, and then I have this as like a guide of how to like make games with gotchi.lol. And then I also have, I haven't added this to the site, but I should add it.
The docs it is.
Yeah, this is like, yeah, I know there's two different docs, one for creating NFT games or like interactive NFTs, and then one for like making games with the sprites. And I've added like there's a GitHub on my GitHub, there's like a starter kit. I'll show you. It's pretty chill. How it works. Okay, computer load. Okay, sweet. My wallet is connected. Awesome. Never mind. I have to sign in.
I'm on it right now. Gotchi.lol, it works for me. Gotchi.lol.docs. There one can find it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So they're just fetching, it's like a super base bucket, and then so all the sprites are saved in like a super base bucket, and it's gonna load them in. And I think I should just upgrade my site so that it has more like memory and like compute and stuff. But yeah, you can see this is the template. So it's like open source. You could just fork this and get started and make games with the sprites. So I added like a punch, and there's like melee controls or mobile controls. And yeah, it's like responsive. So if we go like a phone size screen, you can see, oh, it's kind of lagging, but yeah, boom. Yeah. See, it works on mobile. So yeah. So if anyone wants to try it around, and yeah, okay, see, you can see here it like fetches the I'm able to play with my custom gotchi. This is Thave. I have him wearing Portal Mage armor right now for Battler. There's a little more beefed up than usual. But yeah, it fetches like all the mini games from the API, and you can play them with your custom gotchis. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So one way you can do that is, I think you go. I have it right here somewhere. Yeah. Perfect. You could see this is my ID for Thave, but I could put in, this is like my best gotchi. Boom, it loads in. If I just put the gotchi ID. So, and that, oh, what's really cool is the profile page. So you can make your own like kind of Aavegotchi link tree. And you're like, I'll show you, it's pretty easy. You just set your username, display name. It's like a gotchi.lol profile, and you can just pick one of your gotchis and then hit save profile with all your links. And then, yeah, so then it's like kind of like Linktree, but what makes it different from Linktree is, oh my gosh, why is my site being so slow? Profile / Zaunzi. Go.
Which link is that? The link.
See?
The link tree.
The Linktree?
The so-called link tree. How to access that?
Yeah, it's profile right here. See, my worry is with this, so I have to pay for more memory and CPU. See, it gets close to like max. I definitely have to pay for more. It's like running at max, especially when people are actually, yeah, it's time to pay for more memory for this site. But yeah, here it is. So it's a little slow of a site because I'm like on the bare minimum plan, and it's doing a lot of back end stuff. Like there's like, but yeah, basically people can click like play with my gotchi and just like see, it'll go to that link with your gotchi. So it should show my gotchi there. It's just being a little slow, but yeah, you can, you know, it's like Linktree, but like also play with my gotchi in these little mini games. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, that's pretty well like the gist of it. I mean, there's a link to like my auto petter on GitHub. There's a dithering tool. The dithering tool is super cool. I guess I could show this off quick just because most people don't know what dithering is. I'll just find like an Aavegotchi GIF or something. So we're just hanging out. And yeah, I love this one. This is like my favorite. I've already dithered this, but so we'll
What
just
is
hit
dithering?
that. Dithering, yeah. In one sentence.
Yeah.
Well, I have like an about here that explains it more in depth, but in one sentence, it's like compression algorithms. That they're like from the 80s. They're like artsy compression algorithms. So they like compress the image and make it smaller, but in like the file size way smaller, but in like an artsy way. So like this works with GIFs and photos. So I can just bring it in here, and then I am not gonna do vanilla milkshake because I always do that. I'll do this, but I'll do, instead of black as the primary, because if it's the primary, it's gonna be mostly black. I'll do like a pink magenta, and we'll just see how it turns out. It might be horrible. It might be really cool. But yeah, I find that like I mostly like doing dithering for my drone photos and drone videos. Because then it's kind of cool. It just like compresses it, and like it'll, so this GIF is like 64 frames, so it dithered every single frame. But like I don't know, it's more, I find that dithering works best with like photography rather than like animations like this, but it still looks fun. It's fun.
So
it's the fun pixelates. Yeah, and then other than that, the auto petter is on my GitHub. Raffle I'm still working on. I've been putting a lot of work on that, and then it's like this. If anyone wants to ever, this is what I used to make like a lot of stuff lately. For like quick, so there's like a whole, I've added this theme switcher so you can really have like, it's cool. I could show off Gamble, but maybe I'll save that for next week. More time to work on it. I don't know. So I've spent so much time on testnet messing around with that, trying to get it like ready for production. But
that's a lot. And again, the interactive NFTs. What was that? That's
interactive NFTs are like,
Is this also on Gotchi Law?
NFTs that. Yeah, thanks, Musashi.
Or it is all on your GitHub, right?
Yeah, see, I definitely have to just pay for a better, like, double memory, and then because I'm hitting the memory limit. So I'll probably do that after the call, so the Gotchi Law API stops freezing on me, because I want to play this game and show you guys. But yeah, that's like one of the bottlenecks, I guess, is just like I have to spend money on this stuff.
How much is it per month? Like
Render?
well, the whole of it, like the site, so that it works like flawlessly.
I guess it's gonna be $25 a month. It's just
Okay.
that's not bad at all. It's like what I pay for Codec. So yeah,
Like an AI agent, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah, a subscription.
yeah. It just this would quadruple the RAM and give me a full CPU. So, and then everything should be super fast. I want to say fast AF boy, but that's okay. I said it.
Oh, but
Okay,
that
please
would be
load my
certainly
God.
something to fund,
Oh
right?
man, this is a terrible demo because I just hit the. I'm hitting like bottlenecks on this because I'm like, yeah, come use it, and then we just hit the bottleneck.
At least
So
we tried.
yeah, at least we tried. I'm gonna stop screen sharing because I can't show off Liquation right now, apparently. But that's what I've been working on. A lot of just yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
Gotchi Law
cool.
also freezes for me. It freezes now for everybody, right?
Yeah, because it. So I'm just gonna upgrade the site right now so that and then it's
Okay.
gonna have to redeploy and stuff. But yeah,
All right.
okay, it's rebuilding now. Fuck it. Pardon my French.
No, good. We tested it, so
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah, it's like a real time stress test.
Yeah, and the games. I remember the Flappy Birds from Machete. It was something like that. You can build like in what time frame? Like in a day or in a few
Oh,
hours even?
Flappy Bird is like a few prompts because I feel like the AI just has that down on pat. It is so easy to make a Flappy Bird clone. It's like it's like literally just one prompt. Make me a Flappy Bird clone. It's done. Like that's where
Wow.
AI is at with Flappy Bird for sure. Um,
Okay, and then maybe also as a mobile game, is it possible to make it?
to make it a mobile game,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if it works, I like on mobile, like you just press the screen and it bounces.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Easy,
definitely.
easy enough.
Mobile game, yeah.
Uh,
Phaser is like really friendly for making mobile games. I think a lot of games on the Google Play Store are made with Phaser. Like Vampire Survivors, I think like almost every gamer knows what Vampire Survivors is. That's a Phaser game.
I see. And deploying it on base on the base app store, that would be because well, that is something.
It'd be cool
I
to have
mean,
some mini games up on the base app,
yeah, that's
the
what I
whole
meant.
collection.
Mhm. Does this require foreign something you would know
Oh
that?
wow. Okay, Gotchi DAO Call is much faster now. Okay. It's loading my sprites real quick. That's nice.
Yeah, now
Let's
it's
see if
here.
we can jump into Liquation, or why aren't my sprites loading here? Load. There we go. Dude, instant. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
Instant, yes.
I'm gonna screen share now again. That was worth paying for that. Okay, this is Liquation, guys. If you want to see this little game I vibe coded, this is using the Posted It Again award. I'm gonna post it again. The Gotchi Phaser starter. So you can just fork this and make a game like this yourselves. Okay. So it's pretty cool. This is
It
this is
reminds
it.
of old times,
Yeah.
80s
Little
even.
top down 80s Zelda style map, yeah. Or Pokemon, whatever games you played like this. That were
Commodore.
I don't know if you can hear the music, but there is music. I think I'm just sharing my screen. But yeah, so like I don't know if you guys want to try out Liquvasion. This is pretty fun. It gets progressively harder as the rounds go on. I haven't added a final boss, but that's like I'll probably just take one of the reckless bosses and turn him into a monster in here. And then because yeah, that's the biggest bottleneck for me when it comes to making games is the art. So every round you get like a power up, or you can like regenerate health if that's the option. And the rounds only last like 45 seconds, and there's 20 rounds, so it takes like 15 minutes to beat the game. Good luck.
Fast-paced.
I'm good at it. I hope people lose. I hope it's not too easy. No. I hope it's challenging. Let me know if it's not challenging enough. We'll fix that if people actually play it. But yeah, this is like kind of like the best game that I've made so far with Aavegotchis. So I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with it personally. So I hope other people find it fun too, I guess. So yeah, I just added the hit animation. So I'm gonna get hit, and you'll see. My God, she's like does a hit animation, and they do attack animations too. So I got all the animations working, and the death animations, and yeah, I don't know. It's a fun learning curve. I guess this is just a good example of like something that you could make with the sprites and both the enemy sprites and the Aavegotchi sprites. So
and the map?
The map is. I could show you what it's made in a thing called Tiled. So Tiled is like a map editing thing so you take like tile map sheets, like a big sheet of tiles, and then you place each tile one by one, and it's a process.
Yeah, but the buildings, the Japanese style buildings, you created yourself.
No, they're licensed. So I licensed this like tile map off it.io, and same with the music too. I don't make music. Well, I play a little guitar, but I'm not gonna make a song like this.
Well, with Suno AI, maybe something like that.
My
I see.
issue with
Pardon?
all of the most of the AI generated music stuff is that they always want me to put song lyrics, and I just want to make instrumentals. I don't want any singing or voices on it. So if there's an AI model that's for making instrumentals, that'd be really cool.
I think Suno AI is. I still have a subscription, I think. So I would have to check. Yeah.
Maybe we could collab on some game music. That'd be cool. Because right now I just have this one track, and you get like loop syndrome listening to the same song over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love to.
yeah.
That's cool.
Use your default. If you make, maybe there's an opportunity for us to collab on like a big open world game or something. That sounds cool. I've been wanting to have something like that, so that's sick. Oh, Dan has to go. I guess he already left. It's hard to keep up with the chat when I have to shoot all these guys.
Yeah, maybe show off. So there are no new enemies as I see.
Yeah, there's the liquidator. You can see he just coming in.
What are these toads? Are these toads?
Well, they're all available on the gotchi.lol. Like they're from Reckless, but I put them on the gotchi.lol site if you guys want to try building games like
That's
this.
cool. That one can experience the same bosses, the same enemies in two different games.
Yeah. Nestor, we were just talking about how it would be cool to make like I don't know, aggregate all the people that are like deving on top of Aavegotchi and get us like a chat going just exclusively for people that want to build on top of Aavegotchi.
Yeah, as I see, as it comes in, so much info, you ask a question and there's like instant reaction to that because everyone, I guess, nowadays uses some different tools and just exchange experience regarding that. That could be, I mean, I could certainly learn or learning a lot from what you showing. Like a new group maybe for game devs or for development in general.
Yeah. Yeah. Or I don't know. We have like a devs chat within the Discord. I just feel like no one really knows that it's there, like those chat channels.
Yeah, it has been often very technical, so maybe not, but maybe something. And then we have an AI channel. Is that right? But
Okay.
this is
User default is asking, are the NPCs from? Do you mean Gotchi Guardians? Yeah, they are. They're in the Aavegotchi SDK. At least 4 of them are. Like the tire, the guy that throws the bullet, the regular liquidator, and like yeah, all of them are there in the Aavegotchi SDK. Yeah. So I'm not really the best at Unity, so otherwise I would have gone for that. But this is, I don't know, it's getting a little difficult.
yeah. Is there a spray weapon, something like a grenade, or is
The
this the
punch.
only one?
The punch. Oh, see, they're hitting me, and every time you get hit, it's like slows you down a little. What I try to do is I try to group them all up, and then I can punch them. But these guys are fast, and they're coming to get me. I'm almost dead, and it's not even around 11. So it is pretty
And
tough.
how many rounds?
There's just 20 rounds. It's 15 minutes to beat the game. So if you can beat it, I'll give you a fake gotchi or something to celebrate. I don't know.
Yeah, incentivize the testing, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I'm not rich, but we could do fakes or something if people. I got a lot of cool fakes. I have such cool fakes. You don't even know that I made them. I mean, I didn't make them. The secret fake collection.
All right.
Very cool. Black market fakes,
Kinda
all these dev
overly-
tools. This is great. It would definitely be good to get the dev side chat kind of active or make a new one or whatever, because just for the devs to share their information and ideas, or even just a place for people that just come up with one idea and go, what about this, and see if someone runs with it.
I'm
you
gonna
never know what
die.
might come out of that.
It's over. All right, I'm done. I can't beat the game. I want to answer the chat, so I died. There's my score, 4,055. That was fun. And yeah, look, wait, whatever. This is a nightmare. See, well, hopefully Zbot will publish that skill that can improve my my Gotchi script. But yeah.
So user default is here, or he wants to know, would you prefer it in JS rather than Unity?
Do you mean, is he referring to the Unity SDK? Like, would I rather have the SDK in JavaScript than Unity? I don't know. I've made. I'd have to open coding editor to do this.
Oh, he means the tile map generator.
Oh, tile map generator, JavaScript, all day. Because why would I wouldn't want to have to open up Unity to make tile maps. I think I'd rather do it in JavaScript. Yeah, for sure. I don't like opening a Unity. It's just like a big program to run. It takes a while to boot up, and it's like, I don't know. It's like when I'm running Unity, I can't really do much else on my machine. I'm kind of just copping out. I should do more Unity stuff, but yeah, if you make the tile map generator in JavaScript, then it'll run a lot better for sure. Yeah, Unity, you need a good computer for sure. I'm opening something here because we're talking about doing 3D gotchis. I'll show you guys something cool, hopefully. I think this is the right folder. Hope it is. I called it Tokyo Tile. Let me just check the static and see. Yeah, there's a big Tokyo map I was making. So this is made with, it's going to take a while to load. I could just load it from GitHub. That's probably easier. It's already hosted. So there's a 3JS starter. This does not rely on gotchi.lol as a backend. It just literally fetches the. We're using the API that Pixelcraft Studios made. Okay, I gotta unlock my wallet here one sec. Verify you're the owner of your wallet. Sick. Sign. Gotchi 3JS. So it's similar to like the phaser template I made, but yeah, you can just spawn in and give it a second and boom. Show your cursor. Okay, well we don't need to do that. But there's a free look and you can like look around and okay. And then I made this one, which is way cooler. I'm on the wrong network. This is a map I made in 3D, just to show you guys like an example of like a 3D scene you can make with like 3JS. I'm still working on this. I might never finish it because it's really time consuming to make art and maps and stuff, but it looks cool. Okay, see, I made a little corner store in a little apartment building with pixel art, but it's in 3D.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted to hang out today because like normally I just miss the hangouts where we all used to just jump up on stage, hang out, play gotcha games and stuff.
Very
So
cool.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if anybody else wants to come up on stage and hang out or whatever, but I guess Coder Dan already left, so I don't know.
But again, the interactive NFT, did you show that? How to access?
Oh, how to
open-
access them and go look at them? Yeah, I can
Mhm.
share the collection. I don't know what I'm doing with them because normally, like when someone launches an NFT collection, they're like, "Buy my NFT," and I
Mhm.
don't really like feel like I don't know if you guys want. Maybe I could just gift them to people. The good old days, yeah. But
But you said there was also a tab how to build them on Gotchi Lol. Is that?
yeah, there's like a full. It's like so if you go to the arcade section,
Arcade section.
there's this docs page that explains how to create.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll post it again. Award.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The
so how to
docs page.
create mini games for NFT metadata.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's
it's
for the
like
mini games.
Hmm?
That's for the mini games, and that's also for the. That's the interactive NFT.
Well, yeah. So I don't know anyone else that really makes these. Like, there's like Gary V has one there. It's like Flappy Bird. I'm not even gonna load it because I don't know how to find it. But yeah, it's like pretty niche. Like the one really like there aren't a lot of examples of like games you can play directly on OpenSea, but it's called interactive
Oh.
NFTs. It was like more popular back in like maybe 2022. People were making like digital collectible interactive NFTs and auctioning them off, and people would pay like a full ETH for little things like this. But I mean, we're kind of in a bear market for like NFTs, so I just did this for fun as like a learning experience. And yeah,
And you did it also with the mini game creator.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I remember. I think Bin Laden did some NFT, some with yeah, not games, but movement and sound. There was something like with the sus butterfly, and a card, I think. So, but that's a whole game here. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I just find it so cool to see that the gotchis in 3D. I wonder if I could make a multiplayer scene in 3JS like this. The game is an NFT. Yes. Yeah, honestly, this is a. I'll show you guys, I guess. This is a little different. I don't explain how to do this in the guide because I went a little. How do I explain this? So, like a lot of NFTs, you know how like the NFT. Oops, wrong chain. The NFT is often on like or the metadata is hosted on something like IPFS or like just off chain on a server. Okay, go. Okay, not Ethereum. We need Base. Base. Why is this not working? Base. Go. Yeah. See, these are fully on chain. So not only are they an interactive NFT, I put them on the chain. So the HTML, I put the HTML files in smart contracts to so that instead of having like off-chain metadata, I wanted on-chain metadata. So yeah, big learning curve learning how to do this. So, but I mean, if anyone wants to know how to make on-chain interactive NFTs, I could help explain that too. Yeah.
So you have a lot of knowledge to share.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe you were saying you and Dan were saying I should teach more, and I'm like, okay, how? How do I teach?
Well, that would be like maybe the approach for like a group, or some jour fix
Yeah,
every week.
but I don't really like see myself as like I learn a lot from like other people.
Yeah,
I'm
that's the point.
still like I'm like I guess like I'm still consider myself a studious person. I'm not really.
Uh,
But it'd be nice
Nowadays,
to have a group where we could share knowledge. I don't want to be like the
I
special
see like
role or something, but like just to have like a
yeah.
group of devs where we could all share knowledge and our own skill sets and like what we're up to is like super cool. Yeah, exactly. I'll always be a student.
That's it. I think nowadays everybody is a student. Everybody who is interested in this space or in these technologies is a student, has to be a student. Everybody, I think, here reads something, learns something new. And I'm pretty sure it's not always the same because the field is so broad. So I think, yeah, just like that, yeah, sitting around the table and just chatting, like, yeah, a hangout and learning by that.
Okay, what is 5PJS is my favorite coding language. What does that mean? Musashi?
It's a coding language.
5PJS.
Yes.
P5.js.
Replit is also a vibe code tool, is it?
Oh, this looks cool.
Art.
Glitch animation.
Educational.
Sweet, I'm learning something new. I just found a new toy to play with.
You see?
Well, I'm trying to remember the one that I think it was called. I'll share one that I did 2D. Yeah, see these physics engine in 2D in JavaScript. I'll share. Oh, I don't know. You can just see it. It's
See?
Matter.js. I guess I should share it in the chat. Matter.js. So that's how I did
All things that I see for the first time.
this thing with the ball pit drop on my landing page.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I like it.
it's fun
But
stuff.
exactly like that, yeah. Like showing what one knows. So this could be a part of the hangout or some independent yeah, meetup.
Yeah. Well, I think
Okay,
it'd be
yeah.
good to have a
Mhm.
maybe like we want to make a dedicated Discord for devs in for Aavegotchi.
A channel or
or a channel. Maybe it'd make more sense to do it here and then because we already have like the developer section. Just add like a voice chat to it, and then I think we're set. Like nobody.
That's it.
How do
Mhm.
I like copy channel ID? Like how do I share this? No. Like, can you guys see these? Because I post in these all the time, and it's like I feel like there's like 5 of us that use these chats.
Right. The RDF says we have the ATF server, and as far as I know, there is still
Oh yeah,
some funds in the ATF.
yeah.
Multi-Sig. So, for example, $25 a month could be something that is provided from the ATF budget. I think there is still,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know, I think a few $1,000s.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't used up. So that's exactly what that was earmarked for. So that would be cool because that's a great bunch of
What do you
resources
think?
you've got together.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. And how should we proceed? Like in a case of $25, for example, for a month, it still would have to have like a formal procedure, like a form. Or how was
Right.
it back then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how the ATF works.
Would have to look into
Is
it.
there an ATF expert here?
Well, we've
Yes,
got
I
the
mean,
link to the Discord there. So join in
yeah,
there. And I imagine if the instructions aren't there, you can just ask the question and what will be, will be.
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Didn't you get funded by them? Yes, I got funded by them once last year. Yes, but I don't know how it works. Like, someone told me to apply for funding, and I was like, okay, and then I got funding, and that was it. And like, I've been following up in there, like posting stuff I build, just so they know I didn't just get money and do nothing. So, but I still don't know. Like, there could be more clarity about how it works. Like, I feel like it's like an underutilized resource that we have, maybe.
Well, but that's money well spent. Yeah, if there's so much movement through that, I see some posts in there are fairly old, but yours is the newest, right?
Bruh. Not even gonna comment on that. Sorry, I
Really?
got distracted. What were you saying, Nestor?
Yes, the ATF server is certainly also. Is there a voice chat in the ATF server? Look, yeah, there is. There are voice channels. So since we have this infrastructure, so thank you for the hint. Yeah,
Yeah,
use
so I
it.
guess I was just wondering. Yeah, I want to collab user default. I don't know. I just feel like I spend a lot of time during my week deving stuff, and it's like lonely. So it'd be cool to have a place to like hang out as devs, and you had to request access for it. We should add a voice chat to the dev section. I think.
Also here in the
Yeah, like
Gotchi Discord.
in the Aavegotchi Discord. Yeah, why don't
Mhm.
we have a, so we could collab during the week when there aren't hangouts going on?
Right.
I guess.
Well,
I
that
don't
sounds like a great idea. And then we can get our dev heads together and hey, come up with some
Yeah.
ideas and push things along. Jump over to the ATF, get a teeny bit of funding to
Yeah,
get the server costs and things up and running, and
like
that would be cool.
someone shared in where was this? Who was this? CRTZ. It's like my first time knowing of you, friend, and like he did a crazy share. I'll like I guess I could forward it probably. Or I just got the screenshot here. Like he made this. It's like I didn't even know who this guy was. I didn't even know he was a dev, and it's like he's in Gotcha Gang. And then like
Yeah, I saw that.
there's like other
That's
examples of like people deving stuff, and I feel like they just like they post it once in Discord, and like no one really sees.
notices. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be good to get like more organized because we're all like doing our own individual things, and
Uh-huh.
good to like come together on like, yeah, it gets lost. It'd be good to like come together and maybe make like a big collaborative project that is like multiple devs.
Yes, in the long run. But let's start with organizing, like you say, and maybe it will be organically. Maybe there is some common interests and goals for a project, and to find it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
teamwork makes
collabs
the
happening.
dream work. Let's go. I love that saying. If you get on VNC and screen share on a consistent basis, I bet you'll have a good group after a couple weeks. Yeah, well, I'd be down to screen share and vibe
Sure,
code
yeah,
if
that's
I want.
important.
Yeah, I mean, I normally do that with people anyways. It's just I wish it was happening like right here in Aavegotchi is what I'm trying to say. Like I have like other Discord server, but like I want like a dedicated Aavegotchi space. You know?
Warren,
We
what
need to make
did
that
you say?
happen.
Yeah, because like during the like I'm just gonna say it one more time because I don't want to keep repeating myself. But it's like we have like 1 hour of hangout a week, and that's it. And it's like, well, what do I do to fill my time from like Saturday to Saturday, all the days in between, right?
You need to get your gotchi fix.
Yeah, what the Gotcha gang. Cool.
Oh, right.
It would
That
be
could
good to
be.
have a midweek something happening. That would be cool. And
Mhm.
yeah, I think we should definitely get the voice chat added and maybe a few more
Okay,
chats
who
in
would
that
do that?
section. I don't know. Can we get Goobs or is it
Mhm.
Codergan that needs to add that in?
Probably. Just
Goobs
typing.
is on. Let's see.
So the voice chat.
Because even there's definitely going to be a few people here that are not devs or just
Yeah.
curious and would love to just peek in and see
Yeah,
what actually
I
goes
mean,
on.
I'm willing to like help people that have literally zero experience and just want to learn from scratch. Like that sounds fun. Like you got to
Everybody is a
start somewhere,
developer now
right?
with the.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my senior, I have a friend who's like a senior dev at like a big company. He's like, no one writes code anymore, anyways. Because I was like, man, I made all this stuff, but I made it with AI. He's like, who cares, man? Everyone's using AI. Just go all in on it. And I'm like, all right, sounds good.
Even Karpati, I think, said he doesn't write code anymore. Um, you know.
Yeah. Well, when I was first learning to code, my big attachment was to like words per minute, being able to type 100 words per minute. I was like sick. And then AI comes out and it's writing like 10,000 words per minute. And it's like yeah, you're just not going to compete with AI as a human. It codes so fast and
No.
it learns all the code bases so quick. And it like it's at when AI first came out, like I would there is grounds to make fun of people for like relying on AI to code, but now it's at the point where it's like if you're not using AI to code, what are you doing?
Correctly, that's the change that happened, right? Just in the past few months, the from laughingstock to necessary assistant, and I think that the job now is to be a manager of your AI. Yeah? You direct it, and it does the, the tedious work. Like
Even
coding
looking
is
at that, sorry.
no, sorry, I was finished.
Oh, I was just looking at that little 3D world you've got there. I love that.
Oh,
I'm a
I
big
just
like
closed it.
SimCity head, and
Yeah,
yeah, no, that's cool. But I mean, vibe coding and all that, like, was, as we said, was nothing, a year ago. It
yeah,
wasn't a good
Yeah,
thing. This time next year, what you said might take you forever to finish. Like, you might be able to actually, just magic up all your buildings and structures and edit them and
yeah,
whatnot. And it could make a fun little world for the people that like literally
yeah.
building cities and stuff and
This is.
worlds.
I just posted a link to the tool I was using to make this, so it is.
direct the AI to create like a map.
Oh no, the AI. It's not an AI tool. It's like
No, in the
you can
future, I
see
mean,
it
could one
takes
employ
like yeah, yeah. You.
you use
I'm hoping we get to the point that someone makes like an AI tiled map tool, but we aren't. I tried making one. It was
But could one give like access to some open claw to the tool, and it would use it?
Okay, here I'll show you. I could open the tools I used to make maps and show you them, and then you could see why like the AI can't really. There's no.
Not now, but maybe in a few months. Who knows?
Maybe in a few months, sure. But you open
Because it's
file.
often the case that one has like some need, or and the need is shared by many people, and some, yeah, the great development houses like will jump onto that because they are just looking for use cases for their for their immense resources they have. No,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe user default wants to share his tool that he's been making with AI for making maps. I think that I'm excited to see it at least. Maybe not today, but I don't know. I don't want to
Next
put
week.
people on the spot like that. My bad.
Oh.
Sick. Okay, that's something to look forward to.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, I just wanted to drag out the call and hang out with everybody because we don't get to do
Yeah.
this enough, you know? Like this is fun. So
Thank you very much.
Success.
yeah.
And very cool to see all the different things you've been working on, and everyone else as well. We've got devs, we've got some music coming from Masashi. His studio is going to be set up again soon. So if anyone needs sound effects and things like that, he might be able to help, and we can get the collabs going again and make something beautiful and gotchified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we revisited the ATF, right? The server.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that too. So that was quite some activation.
Love it. Very cool. Well, if that is all from the chat, I'm not seeing anything else. I think this is a lovely spot to wrap it up. Very nice call this weekend. Thanks very much, everyone that came on and showing off your projects. It's really cool to see. And yes,
Yeah,
thanks
get
for your dev. Don't forget to vote.
vote.
Vote, vote, vote. Get them snapshots through. We need our multi-sig secure and rolling over to the next round. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks Nestor and Zaunzi and everyone who's here. And we will see you all again next week.
Thank you, Farin. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next week. Peace.
Ciao.